Hi guys, welcome to another video here on my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Lakia and welcome to the Chaotic Critic family. For my returning subscribers, welcome back. Here on my channel, I share planning and organizational videos, plus so much more over on my blog, chaoticcritic.com. The link is always in the description box. The whole premise of my channel is to share with you guys how I'm crushing the chaos in my life, with hopes that you'll be inspired and encouraged to crush the chaos in yours. Today's video is another addition in my Planning for 2020 series. If you're new to the channel, I will have the entire series linked in the description box, along with other related videos, but basically it has featured tips and tricks on how to help you choose the right planner for you in the new year. Today we're going to be talking about bullet journals and the basics of bullet journaling. Just a little backstory on the bullet journals that I have used. Here are the three right here. So I started using one in 2018, July of 2018, and this is actually a lined notebook. Let me see if I can show you any blank pages. So this is a lined notebook. I got this from Walmart, and it does have a little bookmark. I customized this. I also had this during my time when I was in the hospital. So this one is very, very near and dear to my heart. I love a chunky notebook. So the thing about bullet journaling to me is that while it's generally in a dot grid or a grid notebook, I don't see why you can't transform a line page. I feel like with a bullet journal, it's the flexibility of making the pages your own and turning them into whatever it is that you want. So here I actually had some grid paper and I taped it in, and the margins here were great. So if I wanted to write in a date or put more washi tape. So this was from the summer of 2018, and I have pockets in here and just a whole bunch of stuff. So that was that one. But then I wanted to use a more traditional bullet journal option, and I got this one from AC Moore. I don't remember the price of this one. I know that it was under $10. I know that it was from Walmart, but my grandmother bought this one for me. This one I got from AC Moore. I'm so sad that they're closing, but this was $5. So I got a dot grid one, and then the other one that I got was this one, which is grid. We'll get more into other options in a little bit. So this one I used from September of 2018 all the way to December-ish of 2018. And I mean, I had a lot inside of here, and I loved it. As you can see that this thing is like super chunky. Then for 2019, I used my B6 Stalogy, and oh my gosh, you guys, I love B6 anything. When I was using a traveler's notebook, I was using a B6. This Stalogy was everything for the time that I used it. I loved. I still love looking at it. Again, pretty chunky with all the stuff that I've added to it. So let's talk price points. The Stalogy is a little bit on the pricier side, the bigger size that you get. But I do have some affordable options for you guys under $20. So this Stalogy, if you get an A6 or a B6, it's going to cost you anywhere between $17 to $20 if you get it on Amazon. This one, as I mentioned, is from AC Moore. Unfortunately, the store is closing, but if you do have one in your area and you want to see what notebooks they have available, these, at the time I purchased them, were $5. Walmart has a ton of options. They have this notebook line. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll have it linked in the description box, and I know that those are affordable, but check out Walmart. And then there's this one from Clever Fox, which I'm actually using in 2020 as my journal memory keeper situation. And this is the Clever Fox Dotted Journal 2.0, and this is $14.99. And then, of course, you can stroll on over to Michael's and use a coupon. Michael's has a variety of notebooks out there. Their Artist Loft line has grid notebooks. This one I've had for quite some time. It's a dot grid notebook. It's a little bit smaller, as in the number of pages. The sizing is a little different. This I got in the clearance section though, but the cover says make excuses, not things. And then the other option is one that is just like $1. And these are those dollar notebooks from the dollar section at Michael's, and you can, you know, customize it your way. But these notebooks come in a variety of styles as far as the paper. There's lined, blank, and dot grid. So that's another option to check out. So generally, those are the price points, the different alternatives for under $20. And then there's the Lectrum 1917 medium A5 one that I found on Amazon. That's $20. I don't know if I said that right, but again, I'll have it linked in the description box. So now that you guys have seen the different variety that is out there, the different sizes, let's talk about customizing your bullet journal. So one of my favorite things to customize a bullet journal with, especially for my non-artistic people out there, scrapbook paper. You can't go wrong with scrapbook paper. I like to use scrapbook paper to cover mistakes, but also to create different trackers, to create dashboards. So here's one in particular. This is scrapbook paper, and this is scrapbook paper I cut down to make a tip in, and this is the football schedule. So that's an option. This one I created another little dashboard of self-care ideas. This one I had a section of just organized chaos here, and then just some other random stuff. So to cover up pages, to jazz the pages up a little bit, I use scrapbook paper. Let's see, what's another one I have here? Oh, I use this one to track my medicine. This one I used to make a calendar, and this is actually tape. This is not scrapbook paper. This is craft tape that I just stretched out. But here is black paper. This I actually got from another notebook, and I made a Netflix list. So, you know, here's another one. I did a 2-page divider here. This one was Christmas from Vlogmas 2018. So that's that. Moving into my Stalogy. I could easily flip to these because everything is tabbed. But again, scrapbook paper. And what I would do is pretty much just like line off, like make a mark on the paper. But if you're using 8.5 by 11 paper, cut it in half and then size it if you're using a B6 particularly. So this is another one. Again, scrapbook paper, really, really simple. Another thing that you can do to jazz it up is to use greeting cards. This is a greeting card from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree cards, you can get the Hallmark ones for $1, the cuter ones, and then they have the other ones that are 2 for $1. So this one I really, really liked, and I customized the back. The back was just blank, and I used some washi tape and some more of that black paper and did some layering, and I tipped it in. So that's another way that you can do that. And you can also just take the card and stick it onto the page and have a divider right there. So those are 2 options, scrapbook paper and greeting cards. Of course, what is a bullet journal without the stickers? I've used stickers for so many things, for creating planner spreads, for just decorative touches, excuse me. And majority of the stickers that I use are from Happy Planner, majority. And I've collected them over time. Some of them are from Hobby Lobby as well. So just to show you some of the stickers, like, see, I use some here just to create different spreads. I do have some Dollar Tree stickers in here as well. Washi tape is another one when it comes to decorating. I don't recommend getting a lot of washi tape because you don't really use it. I mean, seasonal washi tape I feel gets used more for me because I have a time to use it, but I don't really reach for washi tape as much. I do have some rolls, but as much as I was buying when I was a planner newbie, not too much. So here's another spread here, more stickers. This one I made a little guide on essential oils, and this is more of that scrapbook paper I use for tipping with more information. But these are just circle stickers. So stickers can be used to create spreads or to, you know, jazz up dashboards. And speaking of the dashboards that I said with the greeting card, this is actually a Dollar Tree card. And then this was a larger die cut from Michael's that I just stuck in there for Halloween. And just to show you guys the Stalogy, some of the stickers that I added. See, here's a sticker here in my spread. A lot of my stickers, if they're not from Michael's, such as, or Hobby Lobby, I do have some from Etsy. This one I did a little tip in. This is a journaling card. Journaling cards are also great to add a little decorative touch. This is a journaling card that my best friend found out when she was having a baby. Well, she found out what she was having, and it was a boy. So that's that. Printables. This one here. And then another thing is that you can actually take printables and tape them into your bullet journal. So that's another thing if you're not really artsy. Use printables. Stencils have been mentioned a lot in my comment section lately. I am not a stencil expert, but I will say get a stencil that is sturdy. I don't recommend this one from Happy Planner. Where is it? Where is that stencil? I don't recommend it because it is very, very flimsy. It's very, very thin, but there are a lot of stencils out there that, I don't know where that stencil is actually, but it's flimsy. Like, I tried to use it on my paper, but there's stencils out there that are a thicker plastic. Another thing that you can use are stamps. Stamps are great. Sticky notes are great. One of the sticky notes that I always use was one of the calendar ones, and I always got these from the Target dollar spot. This is the time of year to really get those, and I think you get like 100 of them, so I like to just have those on hand. I don't know where any of them are right now, but I love having those inside of my bullet journal. And then the last thing that I can really think of when it comes to my bullet journal essentials would be adhesive. I love glue. I love double stick tape. And that is how I stick everything into my planner. I will say that for the dashboards, I like to use double stick tape. And you have to be very, very careful when placing it down, of course. It's just something about the glue that it kind of like bends the pages. But the glue, when it comes to layering on top of the scrapbook paper, now that the scrapbook paper is serving as a base, then I don't mind using glue to like stick this on. So this is a sticky note, but I put glue underneath here to really keep that on there with no problem. Oh, another thing when it comes to sticky notes are the page flags. These are from Post-it. You can put little labels, tab off different sections. So Post-it notes are also good. But just to recap, all of my essentials, definitely stickers, scrapbook paper, my adhesive, as I mentioned, greeting cards, anything that you could think of that you can repurpose and put it in here, put it in here. Don't think too much about it. But those are my bullet journal basics. Oh, look at this one. This was just like a piece of vellum, and I layered some stickers on top, and I tipped it in. Look at that. If you guys want to add pockets, I'll have links to pockets below. Container Store has good ones, and then Michael's has good ones as well. And Target, if you ever had those Target one spot pockets that everybody was fiending over at one point in time, those are cool too. But those pockets are also at Michael's now, so You can use business card pockets. This just happens to be a bigger one from Container Store, but I'll have all that linked in the description box. And if you're wondering how I decorated the cover to Nostalgia, it's a mix of patches, a vinyl, and a sticker. Okay, that's it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I would love to continue the conversation down there of what else you could use in a bullet journal. Y'all let me know. This is for my people that are not crafty, for my people like me that you don't always want to draw something out. You really can't draw nothing out. I also am very particular and I don't want to mess up the pages. And if you do mess up, cover that page with scrapbook paper. Solves everything. Solves everything. So that's it. Again, any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box. I'll have products featured listed there as well as other related videos, and of course the links to my blog and Instagram. The blog is chaoticcritic.com. My Instagram is @chaoticcritic. If you're not subscribed to the Chaotic Critic fam, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And for all of you that are, I thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.